And welcome to another edition of All American Sports. If it's your first time tuning in to broadcast, do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Now, guys, sorry about not coming on to the channel lately, giving y'all sports update. Been a little crazy with work, but I was determined tonight to give y'all some good updates, some good information in sports news. I want to tell everybody thank you for the likes. Thank everybody for the support, uh, especially on my main channel. We hit 100,000 views, so thank you very much. If it's your first time being a part of this new channel here for sports, again, all the likes, the shares, we appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm so we can continue to uh, get things taken care of. I mean, that's all we can say. So, with that being said, let's go ahead on and let's jump into this. Guys, there's a lot to cover tonight, man. In the NFL world, man, a lot of stuff that went down. We also gonna talk about the NBA world too. LeBron James got ejected from a game. Yes. And it almost like to turn physical. LeBronica, as we like to call it over here. Got into a very heated confrontation. We're going to talk about that, and we're just going to bounce around with all the latest news that we can, because that's what we do. We try to keep it where you guys are informed of what's going on. So, without further ado, let's jump in to the first story tonight, and we're going to go into the NFL world. Talk about some of the headliners, some of the scores, some of the stuff that is going on there. And then we'll come back to LeBron and the physical confrontation that he had. So give me 1 second here, guys. All right. All right. Let's see if I can get the NFL side to pull up. All right. Finally. I don't know what's going on. Tablet want to be crazy. So, let's head over to football land and talk about some of the things that happened and everything else. So, first things first, let's talk about the highlights of the game for the Colts over the Buffalo Bills. Now, y'all know that the Buffalo Bills has been getting it in like a with no seat lately on their opponents. And a lot of people have been feeling like they could go deep in the playoffs. Well, unfortunately, they finally met a match that really got them really questioning if that's really going to go down. So let's go out here and let's check out what is going on here with this particular case of the matter. Hold on for 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second. I think my tablet is acting crazy. Why is eyes like so huge? All right, y'all give me one. What is it? Hey, Benny. Oh, Lord, y'all. I did, but it came out dry. Hold on. Everything being unresponsive. Hold on, guys. All right. I'm gonna have to do a refresh. Maybe I don't. All right. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties tonight. I don't know what's going on, but I may have to read this off my phone. But okay. Y'all give me 1 second. All right, here we go. So, Jonathan Taylor didn't only carry the Indianapolis Colts back into the thick of the AFC playoff race. He likely also carried himself into the thick of the MVP race. Taylor had a career high 32 carries for 185 yards, and he became just the 18th player in NFL history to score 5 touchdowns. Doing so Sunday in the Colts' convincing 41-15 victory over the Buffalo Bills. The Colts started the season 1-4, but they have since won 5 of their past 6 games to move above .500 the first time this season. I'm pretty happy for the Colts, man. You know, sometimes it's about how you start, it's about how you finish. And now they're starting to try to finish with a sense of urgency. And you're starting to see a lot of teams that were hot in the first half of the season are starting to fizzle out. And the teams that were having trouble are now starting to really progress. Now, he's sending a message to the league. Now, this is one of the teammates that is a running back, Nyheim Hines said, "It's been amazing watching him play. Great to watch him finish runs and make people miss. He's a complete back. If there's any skill position for MVP, Jason Taylor needs to be in it. Him and Los Angeles Rams receiver Cooper Kupp. JT is the first in line for a non-quarterback player." Now, the 185 yards moved Taylor to the top of the NFL's rushing leaderboard ahead of Tennessee's Derrick Henry. Taylor might stay there too, especially with the possibility of Henry being out of the rest of the year with a foot injury. Now, he is the third youngest player to have 5 touchdowns in a game and third to get all 5 in just 3 quarters. You get a sense of confidence, Colts quarterback Carson Wentz said. You never know if you walk right by him in the locker room, in the grocery store, or whatever. He's a low-key guy. He knows what he can do. He's confident. The game he had Sunday honestly doesn't surprise me anymore because every single week he shows up and shows out. That's good. And I'm glad for Carson Wentz because y'all remember people saying Carson Wentz's career was over. If y'all noticed that, people were saying Carson Wentz's career was actually over after he left the the Eagles. People were like, "Yo, man, I don't think old boy gonna make it." But you know, I'm glad he's proven to everybody that he can do something. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to do that. You know, you sometimes have to prove to people that you are resilient no matter what. So I wish Carson Wentz the best, and I hope he continue to prevail. I hope he continue to make these strides in the league because you need that. You really do. You really, really do. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see here. Let's see what else we got going on with this young man, with this team. Now, Taylor's the Colts' best running back since Hall of Famer Edgerrin James had taken a load off Wentz's shoulders because the quarterback doesn't have to try to carry the team as much. Taylor is the eighth player since 1950 with 1,200 scrimmage yards in an 8-game span. Taylor also has 29 receptions for 303 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, he's a dynamic player. Like, you want to see an all-around athlete. Jason Taylor is that dude. He's very talented. I hope the Colts do everything they can to keep this young man happy because he is a very key to the offense. And I know the Bills right now are asking themselves, where did we go wrong? You didn't go wrong. You know, it's just any given Sunday. I keep telling people that it's any given Sunday when it comes to football. You could be the best team in the league right now. All it takes is one Sunday for you to get relaxed, lackadaisical, and people are going to come in full strength and show you what they about.
So every video,
and this is another prime example.
Eyes. He does this.
Another prime example. So that's why I said I'm not surprised at all.
I think I got it.
You know, this is what happens, man.
Pinkham once again enters it into the box. Menudier can't connect with it. Bridger Hansen has it. Yes.
So shout out to them.
Believe it. Bridger Hansen strikes first.
Go make this.
Tar Heels nil.
Put this post up right quick so people know we are live.
Goal for the Wildcats.
Pinkham once again enters it into the box. Menudier can't connect with it. Bridger Hansen has it. Yes. Can you believe it? Bridger Hansen strikes first. Wildcats 1, Tar Heels 0.
So people know what it is. So let's move on to the next.
7-point deficit. That one tipped away. He gets it back.
Let's see who else had a good game. So right now we got the Chargers 27, the Steelers 10. Now, Huntley led the Ravens to a great win, 16-13. It seemed like it's real defensive, but they made it. Now, the Bengals beat the Raiders 32-13. Now, this was not such a good start for Cam back home. Cam did a good job playing competitively. And the Carolina Panthers, but it wasn't enough for them to secure a win. Washington beat them 27-21, bringing the Panthers a chance to make it to the wild card. Well, we about to find out and see if they do. Let's see here. I mean, personally, I think they do. I mean, I'm not going to count them out just yet because this season they did add an extra few games before going. Open it up. But like I said, there's still hope. So hopefully they get it together. They got beat by a touchdown. So again, I hate that happen, but you know, things happen, man. Things happen. All right, let's see here. All right. Ooh, all right. So we're gonna keep going with the scores here. So I'm not gonna go on too many of the injuries tonight. We're gonna go through the scoreboard. So the Colts, like I said, beat the Bills 41-15 earlier. Ravens 16-13. The Lions got beat by the Browns 13-10. Now the Lions are 0-9. Sorry, Detroit. Texans pulled out a win. They came to play. They beat the Titans 22-13. It's impressive, ain't it? Yep. It really shocked me. The Packers got beat by the Vikings 34-31. The Dolphins moved to 4-7 after beating the Jets 24-17. The Saints 29 to the Eagles 40. The Eagles beat them by straight 40 points. Looked like it was a offensive battle. 49ers against the Jags. 49ers won that 30-10. Man, listen, I ain't trying to be mean, but can we just go ahead on and absolutely just say, throw the whole Jaguar team away? Like, I don't know, man. Every season, these guys they don't click. I don't know what it is. It's just sad, man. The Bengals beat the Raiders. Now they improved 6-4. Shout out to the Bengals this year. Doing pretty good. I guess you could say the Chiefs may be back because they beat the Cowboys 19-9. Now, this is definitely a defensive battle. Like I said before, it seems like to me the Chiefs are getting it together. So maybe the Chiefs are coming around. The Cardinals, they beat on the Seahawks 23-13. And y'all know Thursday, the Patriots just demolished the Falcons 25-0. So who is playing Monday? The Giants against the Buccaneers. Y'all know right now Tom Brady has not have had the best play. So hopefully they will get it together, man. I mean, that's all I can say. Hopefully they can get it together. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. See any news before we hit off the NFL? Because I know the college is going to have y'all wilding tonight because there was some firings going on in the college. All right. Okay. Trying to see what I can get here. All right. So let's head on over to the NBA world. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. All right, so we're going to the NBA world right quick. Talk about a few things. I'm on my tablet doing this broadcast. So before we get into what's going on with the actual teams, let's talk about Luke Walton. If you didn't know who Luke Walton is, Luke Walton was the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers when LeBron arrived. Then it didn't work out. Luke Walton got fired from there. Then he got a job with the Sacramento Kings. We thought it was going to be promising, but the Sacramento Kings just could not get to where the organization wanted to get them to. Now they did, got a few pieces, role players, starters that were pretty efficient, but unfortunately, their daughter just could not. How can I put this? Get it together. So now Luke Walton has been, as of this morning, been told that he is no longer with the Sacramento Kings. So let's talk about this. So assistant head coach Alvin Gentry is the interim head coach after firing Luke Walton on Sunday. Now the Kings lost 8 games and dropped 6-11 on the season, leaving them 12th in the Western Conference. Several recent losses came against the struggling teams like the Antonio Spurs, Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. God, let me tell y'all something. One thing I can tell y'all about these owners, if they see the numbers to where they feel like they should, because the other team just ain't there or don't have the numbers or don't have the talent or the strength, when they start seeing that things are not panning out like they said it is, oh boy, we got a problem. We got a major, major problem. And that's what's going on here. There's a major problem in the works here. And they're not happy. That's why Luke is gone. Now, y'all probably wondering where Luke should wind up after being 68 and 93 in 2+ seasons. Well, I think that he needs to go to college basketball. I don't feel like nobody in the league gonna deal with Luke Walton. He didn't try to improve the defense of his team. He let that defense look like crap. And now it has came back and bit him on the behind. Because now they don't want no parts of it. And you can't blame them. Oh man. I'm trying to go through this. I'm a little tired at night. So, LeBron bloodies up Stewart, and they both got rejected from the game. Now, last night, it seemed like basketball was going pretty good for the LA Lakers and the Detroit Pistons until LeBron came down trying to make an aggressive play and struck the man in the face, causing blood to gush out immediately. This guy was not feeling it, very upset, and wanted to take on LeBron. People held him back. He acted like he was going to go back to the locker room, but he tried to make a dash forward towards LeBron. Hopefully, thankfully, people were right there to make sure that LeBron would not get hurt. Now, I'm quite sure they both will probably get fined because this was a big disruption. And, yeah, it definitely ain't looking good. Even though LeBron tried not to be the aggressor, the guy that was there definitely was. The guy that got hit definitely was the aggressor. Definitely. So, let's see here, guys. So, what else we got? All right. Might have to go back in. All right, guys. Having all these technical difficulty tonight. We're going to make it work because all right. So now let's get back to what I was saying about LeBron bloodying up this guy. So LeBron James got ejected from the Los Angeles Lakers, 116 win over the Pistons for striking Detroit big man Isaiah Stewart in the face. It led to a stoppage of action. They said the Lakers was trailing 79-67. Stewart was initially whistled for a loose ball foul on the play. Following an official review, James was assessed a flagrant foul too and ejected. Stewart was assisted 2 technical fouls and ejected. And Lakers guard Russell Westbrook was called for a technical foul. So everybody got a bunch of fouls, but they the only one got the money. Now, Stewart required 5 stitches after the game, according to the team. After the game, the crew Chief Foster said they deemed Westbrook to be an escalator and not a peacemaker. Duh. Excuse me. I mean, they are. I mean, he's one of the classic trash talkers in the game. I wouldn't doubt it at all. Wouldn't doubt it at all. So now, that's where we were at with them. Trying to see if there's any more major news before I reveal these scores. So, Pelicans Louzada is suspended 25 games from the NBA for the violating anti-drug policy. Guys, let me tell you, nothing worse than to be suspended 25 days and you can't get game check. Woo! Man. Now, they said Louzada tested positive for drostanolone and testosterone. In a statement, ESPN Louzada 22 described the source of unknowingly ingested the banned substances in an all-season trip back in his Brazilian home and consultation with nutritionists recommended to him. Telling you, man, these things get deeper. Now, they say he was in Brazil in the off season and he consulted a nutritionist. But I was always told that the NBA got nutritionists all around their facilities, all at your fingertips. Why didn't you consult to that person? They would have told you exactly what you could eat or not eat. Now, that's what they specialize in. You can't make this up, man. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you in news tonight. I'm getting a little tired. Do me a favor. Oh, before that, let me give you scores. Let me give you scores before I wrap it up. All right. So here's the night scores for the NBA. Dallas was at LA Clippers. LA Clippers won 97-91. Los Angeles was at Detroit. They won 121. The New York Knicks was at Chicago. Chicago beat the New York Knicks. And Denver was at Phoenix. Phoenix with 126 points. So they definitely do their thing, man. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the latest news I shared for you tonight. You know how we do. I'm out.